It's every parent's worry. Peer pressure. They fear that other teens will lead your teen down the wrong path. And with today's technology, it's much more than skipping school. From Nigeria, 54's Jacqueline Ogoh gets the views of teens, teachers, and parents about the dangers of peer pressure.
The teenage years between ages 13 and 19 are formative years filled with biological changes in the lives of the young. During this stage, teenagers come across many new things that fire up their curiosity, including profanity, sexual scenes in musical videos, and pornography. Many experts advise parents to watch the type of company their children keep, what they read and watch on TV, and other activities outside of school. In Nigeria, the government has been battling to tackle school gangs and kids who are initiated into cult activities. But the teenagers speak of a high level of peer pressure, which they say goes beyond what their parents or the government can understand.
I think parents don't really understand what they're calling preparation in school. Because they've gone through, they think that yes, they've gone through, they understand what it is, but they don't know what we as teenagers feel.
Your friend comes to you and tells you that, okay, fine, for me, there's this guy that said he likes you. And you are the kind of person that your parents don't want you to engage yourself into anybody like him. So you're in between two things that you don't know what to do.
I can still remember my classmates tried to talk me in making examination malpractice.
I try to control myself not to join them, but when I see them come out with good grades and above me, I get tempted.
However, school authorities say if parents can control the purchase of smartphones for their children, the schools will be able to monitor effectively the nature of information they feed on.
Parents derive pleasure, or perhaps they measure their financial status in buying expensive phones for them. And this expensive phone, instead of these children to be making use of them in a productive way, they prefer using it for frivolity.
Nowadays, many children don't read. All these modern gadgets are a sort of distraction to many of them. And many homes, it's not even easy to be able to read there because the parents will have so many different types of gadgets for their children's enjoyment. Some children will not go to bed until very late in the night watching television.
Mrs. Caroline Onwosu, a school teacher, says parents should not abandon the discipline of their children just because teenagers do not like being lone rangers among their peers.
Parents must wake up and enforce discipline on their children. Some parents leave home very early in the morning. They come back, the child is already in bed. By the time the child is awake, they're already gone. Even some weekends, they still find it difficult to see their parents during the weekend. Now, if you are not there for your child, how will you enforce discipline?
Mr. Bayo Odude, a parent, says many parents try to place their children to make up for their absence, but discipline still has its place.
In summary, it is both a function of knowing who you are, teaching these children very sound family and religious morals.
However, with teenage pregnancy on the rise in Nigeria, many say parents should counsel their daughters against sexual experimentation with boys, while the boys should be made to know that the girls are future wives and mothers, not instruments for the fulfillment of sexual fantasies. From Lagos, Jacqueline Ogoh reporting for VOA News.